Start the rebuttal. Go.
Okay, I'm going to begin by rebutting my opponent's argument. First, on framework. We should be focusing on Iraqi territorial integrity and not on cost-benefit analysis, because ultimately the goal is security in that region, and territorial integrity is the necessary condition before you can reap the benefits of any kind of territorial stability. Secondly, I want to go down the contentions. Their first contention is uncertainty. They make this argument about nuclear proliferation, but there are two problems with this argument. First of all, the Ukrainian example doesn't apply because they became a member of NATO and assumed they were going to get the protections that NATO ensured. Secondly, Iran has two choices at this point. Either they sign a nuke deal with the US or they get nuked by Israel. And I don't think they're going to go with option number two. Let's go to contention two. I want to argue here that the Arab League is just inadequate. First of all, the situation in Yemen shows the impotency of the Arab League. Secondly, I want to show that ISIS fighters are too strong for Arab League fighters. And this comes from Ruda 2015. The ISIS fighters are too strong. Quote, security forces in coordination with the Iraqi army and Iraqi anti-terror forces have managed to recapture parts of the district of Safaya in southern Ramadi, but ISIS booby traps and landmines have prevented our forces to launch a further assault. The second thing I want to talk about is on contention three, that, what was your contention three?
It was cost too much.
Oh, that it costs too much. I'm going to make three arguments here. First of all, the costs are going to be more if we do nothing, because we're going to end up with another major security threat and a larger war. Secondly, we shouldn't be using costs to evaluate lives. The standard for a cost-benefit analysis or for the Iraqi territorial integrity is more important than money. And third, my opponent doesn't actually itemize what a ground troop war would look like. He just talks about what we spent in the war in Afghanistan, which I don't think is an adequate estimator. All right, I didn't know how to...
What was your first response? What was your response to the first one? Was it
contention one?
Yeah.
I had first response to the Ukrainian corollary doesn't apply because of NATO.
Ukraine doesn't apply. Okay, and?
Second response was Iran has two choices, sign a nuke deal or get nuked by Israel.